Today, it is another day on the ranch. We are finally going to be putting some animals back in this big pasture. Welcome back to another day on the ranch. Today, it is Saturday, and we are getting some stuff done. Technically,
we have like 54 fields of corn.
You're funny.
We do. Literally, vlog, believe me.
You're silly. Okay, hey Rev. A farm, you grow what? Crops.
Yes, and we grow crops.
On a ranch, you grow animals.
You don't grow animals. You don't put...
You raise animals.
We don't put like cow milk in the ground and then it grows a baby cow.
You're right.
We don't put an egg in the ground and it grows chicken.
We could try it.
Probably gonna turn into compost.
You're probably right. Okay, so we are in the big pasture right now. This is that fence line, the midline that I've been talking about for a few weeks now. That we actually got the post done a couple weeks ago, but we do still have this wooden post in here that needs to get painted. We painted the one at the other end already, just kind of right before dinner one day last week. But this one needs to get painted, so let's get painting. Last you saw, I don't know, maybe this was up, maybe it wasn't, but it is up now. And basically we've got our temporary lines and our hooks to hook it on, and we're just gonna run it from here over to there, and so they're gonna have access to this small area for a day, and then I'm gonna move Sadie and Essie in here after I milk Essie this evening, and then tomorrow we'll push them onto the next little area. So it could go.
You got a kitty? What's up, little miss? What's up, little miss? Which one's this one? Cook shrink? Ginger. Ginger.
I'm gonna let her go.
They'll have this little area. They'll be in here for a day. They'll be able to eat it down and trample it, and then it'll get some rest, and they'll move on to the next one.
And Ryan has decided the horses will never touch this pasture again.
No, because this is the good pasture for the cows that provide us with good dairy.
So now that we have been rotating pastures, one of the biggest things is like figuring out how to get water to those pastures, because before they were all in like they were just in like one pasture, so they had a larger area, so we just put the trough at the closest area to the hose so we could reach like a 50 or 100 foot hose to it. But that doesn't work now that we have like smaller pastures, because a lot of times we're moving them further away from where the hose is, to the point where we would need like hundreds of feet of hose, and that's just, it's not feasible. Anyways, local guy had a bunch of these. They had pickles in them, so they're food grade plastic. We bought a bunch of them specifically to store feed in to mouse proof them. So Ryan though uses this one. He put these quick connect hoses here and here on it so that he can just fill this up like so and take it to the pasture that it needs to go and then dump it in.
Not necessarily an ideal setup yet, but it'll work.
And then we got a sulfur block because I was learning, someone was talking about how garlic in your cow's feed can help, because the sulfur in the garlic makes, basically they don't taste good, so flies don't want to be by them. And then in the same thread they said you could just get a sulfur block and it would do the same thing. So we got a sulfur block because this is much easier than like putting garlic in their feed. So we'll see. We've tried so many different fly sprays. A lot of fly sprays we can't use because they are dairy cows, and so there's just a lot of fly sprays that you shouldn't use if you are going to be drinking their milk or using them for meat or whatever. There's different rules for different livestock things like fly spray. We've tried a few different things and nothing works. I don't see a lot of like horse flies on them or like big flies, but the little tiny flies, they're not baby flies. I don't know what exactly they are. Maybe they are, but like that doesn't make any sense to me, because then you'd think that like the adult flies would be on them too, but it's these little tiny ones and they just are all over them. and nothing we use has worked. So, and I know there are some non-natural options, but we are trying to be as natural or organic as possible. And so I don't want to use some of those, because I mainly at this point just feel bad for them because they're constantly just swatting at them.
I mean, a couple other things I was reading. I mean, obviously bats are really good for eating insects.
Yep.
So if we can start attracting bats around here.
Apparently there are already bats up by my parents.
At least there were last year.
Yeah, so we just need to get some more bat houses.
Change your magnified.
Kitchen to get away from me.
Daddy will do that.
Hey, Essie.
That was a close. Rensly, what are we doing? Moving the cows. Moving the cows today. Yes, and we're following. And I'm bringing a cat with us. Okay. Ginger. Oh. Because she loves this pasture that they're going in and...
Make sure you're holding it steady. Is it recording? Did you press the red button?
Yep. I have hairdo. Sissy! Show off your hairdo.
She was antsy to get out to this pasture. Hang on. Look at that. Is that exciting, Essie?
Now we're going to get Sadie. Sadie is the other cow that we've been telling you about. Look at the hair! Get off here! I'm talking about something. Don't be loud. You better not be one of those cows that just flop on their bellies. Emmy and Delilah, when they got out from Essie's pasture one day, because they were down there. Ran behind them, wrangled those babies. Yeah, because we had the ropes. I catched Delilah or Emmy, Sissy? You got Delilah. I got Emmy. Yeah, I caught Delilah, put the halter on. The lead rope. Yeah, the lead rope. I caught Emmy. And I brought her back into the pasture. Essie's baby is Emmy Lou, not Delilah. Delilah was from somewhere that she was gonna die, so we got her before she died. Yeah, we saved her before she died. So. Oh, hi, Snickers. Hi, Snickers. This is Snickers. He got out last night. Nana was really sad. We got her back. This horse has to be milked already. Yeah. Sissy, milk the horse. I like dog.
Mr. Thor here doesn't know it yet, but he is going to be staying up in the garden with them to be their protector.
Wrangle him up.
That's not what he does. You're doing so good, Emmy. Kinda.
Sorta. They definitely need
More halter work, yeah.
She's getting it now after I wouldn't
Yeah.
He's like, I know I'm supposed to go in there.
Hey. You're good.
Say, I know I'm supposed to be inside that fence.
Picking up tomatoes. The goats don't eat them.
The goats can't have green tomatoes, so
They can have red ones, not green ones?
yeah.
Okay, go get the fly spray. I really do not want to hear you.
Kitties are in the tack room, and they like to climb up on the on the wall to the other side. They go on top of the wall. So we made a little deck on the wall and little stairs down to the other side. So they come in and out. And they're gonna have a lot of fun. We've done a lot of work today. We moved the calves. We painted posts. They're doing the garage. They're finding stuff to sale because they're doing the garage sale. Here we are. We're here.
Oh, look at that, you got it. Okay, so did you tell them what we're doing here?
Yeah, I told them we're making a little deck.
Okay,
And
you gotta watch where you're
Yeah.
pointing the camera.
So we're building a little deck for the kitties today. And there's Aerie peeking over the wall.
Yep,
Could you
so-
show us the kitty, Aerie?
Hang on. So what we did, can you back up a little bit so you get a little better view? Okay. So what we did is, these 4 boards did go all the way across, we cut this side down so it's a little more free flow from side to side. We put this up here, albeit it's an interesting way of doing it, but it's nice and sturdy. That thing ain't moving anywhere. It's gonna be a little bed for the kittens, and then once we get this done, we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna do an elevated food and water for them as well.
You having fun, Posey? Crookshanks? Ginger? A kid needs to drill, or you either need a drill from that side or hold the wood from this side. So that's the stair. Goes up to that. There's that. Food and water. One kitty's up there.